A former aviation minister, Fani-Kayode, has slammed controversial Islamic cleric Ahmed Gumi over his recent comment on Christians. Among other statements, many Nigerians have described as inciting. Gumi said, unlike northern Muslims, Christians cannot be trusted with power and guns. The cleric also called on President Bola Tinubu to remove Edson Wike from office as Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, saying he plans to use Israelis to redesign the security architecture of Abuja. Sahara Reporters reported on Thursday that Gumi, in a video sermon of over 14 minutes, posted on his official Facebook page, labeled Wike as a devil incarnate. He said that whether Muslim officers dominate all the security service, they don't perpetrate injustice like the Christian officers because they murdered Sardona, Tafawa Balewa, Murtala, etc. In contrast, tell me which Christian leader was killed by Muslim. Yet, they kept blabbing about Buhari's so-called nepotism. There was an element of nepotism under Buhari, I recall. But our Muslim, the nepotism is not evil. They are not wicked because it does not no harm to anyone. If it cannot promote your interest, it won't harm it either. Here is the difference. That is why I keep warning that power should not split from our hands into theirs, he had said, among other things. The sermon has since elicited angry reactions, mainly from southern Nigerian Christians. Fani-Kayode, the former director of Special Media Projects, the Special Media Operation, and the New Media of Tinubu Shetima Presidential Campaign Council, in an audio release on Sunday, called on security agencies to invite Gumi for questioning and possible prosecution for incitement and attempt to destabilize the country. He vowed that Christians in Nigeria cannot bow to anybody, and neither will any reasonable Muslims bow to his side of terroristic rhetoric of Gumi. The chieftain of the ruling All Progressive Congress, APC, reminded Gumi that his father died shortly after vowing that he would not be alive to see a Christian become Nigeria's president. He stated, "I am not too concerned about the rantings of this little monkey against the government because there are many people that are in government that are paid to respond to him and handle that, and I am not in government. However, I am concerned about its rantings against Christian community and what I believe is Southerners gradually, both Christians and Muslims. That is how I am reading all he has said. He has said Christians cannot be trusted with power because when in power and when they are in control of guns, or when they are in power, the people, they kill leaders and followers, whereas the Muslims do not. But let me ask these questions. Was it the Christians that slaughtered over 150 people in northern Nigeria in 1966 in pogroms? Was it the Christians that killed 300 Igbo officers in the July 29, 1966 counter-coup? Was it Christians that slaughtered people all over the north from 1970 up until the present day? All over the north slaughtered Christians, whether it is through Boko Haram or Islamic State West African province. and so many other estimates barbaric terrorist organizations? Was it Christians who said that he would rather die than allow a Muslim to rule the affairs of Nigeria? Was it not Gumi's father? Was it not Gumi's father? Gumi, Abubakar Gumi, Sheikh Abubakar Gumi, that said that he would rather die than allow Christians to rule our country, and amazingly, he died a few months later and a Christian took power. All the butchery and mass murders that have taken place in northern Nigeria and even part of southern Nigeria, in Zango, Kataf, in southern Kaduna, in Numa, in Adamawa State, in Benue State, in Taraba State, in Plateau State, all over the north, where Christian communities were targeted by various Islamic groups and various terrorist groups and butchered in their homes into pieces, and even part of the south when the Fulani herdsmen were attacking the south, butchering people as far as the east and the Yoruba land and south. Where the people that perpetrated these things Christians, or were they terrorists? I won't call them Muslims. I call them terrorists because they do not represent Islam. These people are butchers and barbarians, rather like Hamas, and what they were doing to people is precisely what Hamas did to the Jews on October 7 of this month. So he should stop trying to make it look as if only Christians kill. Human beings kill one another, and that is a tragedy. But he should stop pointing fingers at Christians' community and stop disregarding the fact that there are many millions of decent, God-fearing Muslims in both the north and the south who cannot be characterized as terrorists like him. Let me just add this. The terrorists that he represents kill not just Christians, but they kill Muslims too. If that was not the case, how do we explain the fact that this same terrorist this man represents and constantly defends and help and nationalists and negotiates on their behalf and so on and so forth and speaks for them, and these the same terrorists slaughter Muslims in Sokoto, Zamfara, Kebbi, and Jigawa, and all over the core north. They also slaughter Muslims in Borno, Yoruba, Yobe, Adamawa, and all over the northeast. So the people he represents, or rather, the animals that Gumi represents, are not Muslims. They are terrorists, and they kill as many Muslims as they do Christians. They kill both Christians and Muslims. So who is he? We want peace in this country and call on the government, the DSS, Department of State Service, please, the police, and all the security agencies, and President Bola Tinubu to ensure that this man is called to order, that he is called in, he is warned and arrested, and if necessary, prosecuted for incitement and an attempt to destabilize our country, he added. So guys, what's your take on what Fani-Kayode have just said concerning Gumi? So guys, let's hear from you. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section, please. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel if you have not. Thank you.